Moscow is awash with red flags, St. George's ribbons and other Second World War related symbols. It's Victory Day in Russia and some other former Soviet nations. The stage is set for the annual parade on the Red Square to commemorate how more than 78 years ago the Nazis surrendered to the Allied forces. With the signing of the instrument of surrender, the Russian military holds a parade at Moscow's Red Square and in other cities to mark the event. 27 million Soviet soldiers died in the war. Citizens died in the war. That's the greatest for any country. Palestinian officials claim 3 senior Islamic Jihad commanders and at least 6 civilians, including children, were killed in Israeli airstrikes. The Israeli military says it launched airstrikes against the militant group in the Gaza Strip. The death of a Palestinian hunger striker in Israeli custody triggered several hours of cross-border fighting between Israel and armed groups in Gaza last week. The airstrikes marked the latest incident in more than a year of surging violence. Repeated Israeli military raids and escalating settler violence in the occupied West Bank. The Israeli foreign minister is on a 3-day India visit. Eli Cohen will meet his Indian counterpart S. Shankar at around noon today. Recently, Israel's India envoy said that the cooperation between the two nations is based on deep trust. India and Israel established full diplomatic relations in 1992. Since then, the bilateral relations between the two countries, it has blossomed at the economic, agricultural and political levels. Chinese Foreign Minister Qin Gang held talks with U.S. Ambassador to China Nicholas Burns, where he said that a series of erroneous words and deeds by the U.S. had placed relations between the two superpowers on cold ice. But he asserted that stabilizing ties, it is a top priority for Beijing. The Chinese Foreign Minister's meeting with Nicholas Burns in Beijing is one of the highest-level meetings between the two nations since Washington shot down an alleged Chinese spy balloon over the United States this year. China has urged the US-led NATO to reflect on its past crimes and stop stoking regional tensions and cease creating division and turmoil. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin made the statement at a press conference in Beijing while speaking on the 24th anniversary of the killing of 3 Chinese journalists in 1999 North Atlantic Treaty Organization aggression on the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. The Biden administration wants airlines to pay passengers in the United States for lengthy delays. President Biden and Transportation Secretary Pete have announced the start of a rule-making process regarding this. Now, this comes just weeks before the start of the peak travel season in summer. Under this, the airlines would have to compensate passengers for delays. They have to pay for their meals and hotel for delays within the airline's control. President Biden, while announcing, said, American air travelers deserve better. Ahead of its Victory Day parade, Russia has launched its biggest swarm of drone attacks on Ukraine. Kiev's mayor said that Russia had fired 60 Iranian-made kamikaze drones at Ukrainian targets, including 36 in the capital itself. The mayor further said that all those fired at Kiev had been shot down, but the debris hit the apartments and other buildings in Ukraine, which injured at least 5 people. Ukrainian officials say that this is the most massive drone attack by Russia on Kiev. The assault is part of a renewed Russian air campaign, which was unleashed 10 days ago. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.